Hey guys, me again. Another candidate class video. Today we're gonna do the other single stick set, which is the blood cup, and we're gonna do the 12 count double stick set. We're gonna work on basic bow form 1 and 2, and for black belts, also Shinjinensu. So we're starting with the single stick set. The strikes in the stick set that we're doing this cycle come through. A lot of the ones in this set are just ticks. You bounce off. So there's some that you come through, but some you're just bouncing. So what I want you to do for your warm-up is put the stick in your hand. I'm gonna hold it level. I'm just gonna swing it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's staying at the same height. It's just up and down. Then once your arm gets too tired to keep doing that, put it in your other hand. Same thing. The goal is to keep it level. Your elbow is stationary. The motion comes only from your wrist. Now you're going to put it back in the first hand. Okay, it's staying level here. It's going forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. These are strikes from the form. And when that wrist gets too tired, put it in the other hand and do some more. Okay, then we're going to practice this set. We start here. This is the coolest part of the whole form. We start right here. Put your hand underneath. You catch the blood. I have no idea if that's actually an interpretation, but I think it's really cool. So we start with blood cup, courtesy, step back, cover your head. Step forward, strike high, strike low. I have the other hand up covering my face. Strike high. Orbit strike, strike. Keep spinning in that same direction. Step back, cover your head. Step through, hit. Switch hands, pump, jump, front kick. Then we're going to go the other direction. So I'm going to step back with my left foot. So it's here. Step forward, strike high, low, high. Orbit. Keep spinning in that same direction. Step back, down, strike. Switch, back to blood cup and courtesy. So I want you to face me, and we're going to practice, pretend we're doing it together. Okay, you ready? Here, blood cup, step back. Actually, let's do it this way. Blood cup, step back. I'm in the video. 1, 2, 3. Orbit. Keep circling. Cover your head. Strike down. Switch hands. Pump, jump, front kick. Step back. Cover your head. High, low, high. Orbit. Step back. Cover your head. Step forward. Strike down. Switch hands. Blood cup. So I want you guys to practice that one. Practice it with me in the air. And then if there's somebody else in your house that you can talk into practicing this, practice it with them. If you're worried about hurting the chandelier or the china cabinet or the TV, do it with noodles. I don't have any noodles, so I'm doing it with my sticks. Now, the double stick set, the 12 count. This is my favorite set of all the stick sets that we do. Okay, so we're going to start this. I'm going to do this mirror to you to start. So you're going to start on your right here, and you're going to strike high, low, high. Now bring it to the other side. High, low, high. So if you're doing it here, it's going to be right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay, so do it with me. Face me. I mirror to you, so it's as if we're doing it together. Okay, so when we do that, I say that we're doing the top because all the strikes are high. So that's top. Then we're going to do low. Bottom. Start here. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do my right hand to my left because I'm doing it mirror to you. Strike and hold it out there. Left. Strike, hold it out there. Right again, and then bring them back. And then left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So do it with me, mirror. Okay, sometimes I find it helpful when I'm practicing a form to stand behind the person. I'll do it a couple times that way, but you can't see my hands as well, so I'm not sure that's gonna work as well. Okay, so we put them together. Again, you're mirror to me. So I start here. I'm going to do 2 sets of high. 1, 2. This is the other half of the first one. Now 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And as I do 6, instead of bringing them back to here, I'm going to bring them back to here. So now I do 2 sets of low. 1, 2, 1. This is the end of the second set. So instead of coming back to here, I'm going to come here. So it's 2 sets high. 2 sets low. Two sets high. Two sets low. Okay, so I want you to practice those until you can do them without even having to think about it. Then you can put your sticks down, and I want you to get your bow. Okay, so we're gonna start. You guys should know this. This is not new stuff you're learning. This is all review stuff, but we're gonna practice a few basics to start anyway. So when you hold your bow, your right hand is always palm up, your left hand is palm down. Mentally divide your bow into thirds, and you hold your hands at those thirds. You're gonna start, it's not starting on top of my shoulder and striking straight down, it's starting on the side of my shoulder and striking across. So I'm gonna strike high, middle, low, high, middle, low, high, middle, low, high, middle, low. And then you're going to strike here. Start here, straight across, 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 across. And one more strike I want to do here. So you're going to strike. I got to get there. Okay, I want to do up, down, side, side. So I'm going to start here. I'm in a front stance or tringle chassé. Bow, left end is on my hip, right end is out front. And I'm going to strike high, up, down, side, side. So groin, collarbone, ribs, ribs. It's not top of the head. You do more damage hitting the collarbone. So groin, collarbone, ribs, ribs. Groin, collarbone, ribs, ribs. I want you to practice that. And then the last thing I want you to practice is the box. So I'm going to start here. I'll do it facing you, and then I'll do it facing away. I don't know which one's easier. I'm going to start with the bow, right hand out, left hand on my hip. And I'm going to go up, across, up, across, up, across, up, across, up, across, up, cross, up, cross, up, cross. I want you to do those until you have bruises on your hips and your shoulders. I don't know if it's easier for you to see it this way. And when you've got that, try smoothing it out. Okay, so we're going to put this whole form together, basic bow form 1. Then I'm going to teach you the C strikes, and you can practice basic bow form 2 if you would like. So we start here. I'll do it facing you and back to you so you can see it in both directions. We start here. I face to the corner, strike. Not moving my feet, just going to turn my hips. Drop the front end down. I'm protecting my leg. Up, down, side, side. Disarm, pull back to the cat stance and stab. Keep this end of the bow down. Swing it around, block. Disarm, stab. I'm in a cat stance here. I'm coming towards the front. Now I'm in a horse stance. Disarm, stab. Feet together. Bow stays on this side of my body. Okay, so I'll do it again facing away from you. Like I said, I find it easier sometimes when practicing forms to stand behind the person who's doing the form so I can follow along with them. Am I in the video? Yeah. Okay, now that's basic bow form 1. The only difference between 1 and 2 is the C strikes and the kayaks. We practice the kayaks, we'll practice them a little bit more, and I'll teach you the C strikes. Then I'm not going to do this form with you. The challenge that I have for you is I'm going to tell you where the C strikes and the kayaks go, and then I want you to put them together, add them to this form, and then send me video, show them to me. Okay, so a C strike. When you do a C strike, you're starting here. Bow is on your left hip, left hand's on your hip, right hand is out. I'm going to circle over, strike, pull the bow back to my shoulder, not the top, the side, bring my weight up so there's backup mass for this strike, and strike down into the side of the neck. So it goes over and strike, over, strike, over, strike. So facing this way, I'm here, over, strike, over, strike, over, strike. Okay, so that's the C strike. In the kayak we practiced a few minutes ago. We started that same position, and you're gonna go up, across, up, across, up, across, up, across. Okay, so I'm gonna show you where the first two C strikes are in the form. I do the first move, and I do a C strike. Then I do the next two moves, which is the next phrase, and another C strike. Okay, now there's 3 more C strikes in the form. Each time that you do up, down, side, side, you follow it up with a C strike. And then the kayaks come just before you drop to your knee. After you do this, you do one of these, and you do a kayak before you do the other side. And then the very last move, after you've done the very last move of the form, you don't kneel. Actually, I knelt when I did it. That's in Shinjin-Insu. After the very last move of the form, you do one more C strike. So one more kayak. So you're adding 5 C strikes and 3 kayaks to the form. So your challenge, if you don't already know basic bow form 2, is to practice basic bow form 1, and then add to it those 5 C strikes, 3 kayaks, take a video of it, post it under here so I can see it. Okay, so now for the black belts, Shinjin-Insu. Couple of things in Shinjin-Insu. In basic bow form, when you pass the bow over your head, here, you're switching your hands. In Shinjin-Insu, there's no switch. It's a low, high. So your arms still have to come way up high over your head. You're not doing this. You smack yourself in the head if you do that. But you're not switching your hand position. A lot of the places in this form, there's a lot of repetition, low highs. This is, when I say low high, this is what I'm talking about. Strike low, strike high. So low, high. When I say flute, the bow it's like a flute. Here, just like if you were playing a flute. So that's what I mean when I say flutes. We're gonna run through the form. The first time I'll do it, I'll talk to you as I do it, and the second time I'll just run right through the whole through the form. Okay, so you start here. You want your bow on the inside of your arm. Here, your arm comes down, so your elbow is flat, your hand is flat. You gotta be able to see over the top of it. Grab the bow, lift, drop it down so your arms are level. Bow's gonna go into my right hand. I'm gonna step towards it. Plant it. I'm in Kimachasi, toes straight forward. Look, turn. Grab the bow, disarm, stab, strike, side strike, disarm, stab. Cat stance, strike. Bring the bow back. Step back. Always except for one place in the form, and I'll tell you when we get there. When you do low high, step back, low high. So I'm gonna step back, low, high, stab, stab, strike. Step back, low, high, stab, kneel. I'm gonna come up into a nice, solid horse stance, toes straight forward. I'm gonna jump, switch the bow to the other side, bring it back. I'm gonna make 3 circles. 1, 2, 3, all the way across, strike. 1, 2, 3, strike. I'm gonna turn towards the back. Now this is the only place in the form where you step forward to low, high. So I'm gonna step forward, low, high, stab. My back knee is gonna come up and it's gonna open. And that's what's gonna pull me around. Strike. Step back, low, high, stab. It's a flute. Knee comes up, pulls me around, circle, pose. Almost like this is the end of the form and you're starting another form. So I come back here, I bring the bow here. I look, I see another attacker coming from that direction. So it's almost like I'm starting another form. I turn, strike. Now this time, when I step out and strike, instead of just stepping to Tringle Chassis, I'm going to step all the way to a horse stance. Step back, low, high. I'm going to slide my left hand all the way back and stab. I keep the bow level here. So I've impaled somebody with it. I can't drop it because it's stuck in their body. I step back and I'm going to drag it straight back out of their body. Drop, wipe the blood. Bring it up. This hand stays on the bow. This one is loose. We say pull cue. Push this end. Switch, grab the other end, pull cue. Over your shoulder. Swing, keep it level. Swing, grab. In the middle, left palm up, turn it over. Slam it into the ground right in front of the other guy's foot. Kick the sand up into his face. Stab him in the knee. Turn. Flute. But this time I'm not going to pull it back. I'm going to leave it out there as I come around, and as I land, I strike. Step, low, high. This one, I'm going to pull the flute back as I come around. Super secret uppercut. Turn and kneel. We good? Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. This time I'm going to start off at a little bit of an angle so you can see hopefully the front and the back and follow along with me better. Okay, so last week in candidate class we practiced a bunch of forms. This week we practiced some weapons. I want you to practice with these weapons. Practice the sets that I gave you, the moves from each form. Practice the practice low high, low high, low high. Practice the C strikes. Practice the kayaks. Practice the motions from the stick set. If you have somebody home with you, have them hold the stick up for you. Practice. If not, you can do it yourself with two hands. Don't hit your sticks on a tree or something in the yard. You're going to break your sticks, and it's really hard to get to the karate school to get another pair to practice right now. I hope you enjoy this. Post videos, pictures and videos of yourself doing it underneath. Talk to you guys later. Bye.